Hello everyone, welcome to F1 2014 Part 7, the Canadian Grand Prix of my career mode. We're just getting ready for qualifying 1, but we're going to take a look at our setup for the Canadian Grand Prix. Here's our alignment, engine, our suspension 1177. Balance 1.6, 4951 with high brake pressure and 4.2 wings. And here we go with our qualifying 1. And we made it easily. We finished second. We only did with the prime tires, but we're skipping to qualifying 2 already, and we made it to qualifying 3. We did a 118.7. The qualifying 1 was 119.4 with just primes, so now we're going to qualifying 3. We're going to see how far we can get up the grid. And here we go with our qualifying 3. So far, our first lap was not very good, so we're going around for another one. Canada is actually one of my better tracks, although we did a little cheeky corner cut there, but I'm pretty good at Canada, so we're going to be probably doing pretty well in this race. We're just extending every corner. The first sector we're purple, but now we're down a little bit in the second sector. The second sector I'm not very good at, but I always seem to make it up in the last part, but we'll see where we end up. We went over too much of the curve there, looks like. We're getting... That guy only got us to 6th place. Wonder if we'll stay there. As they put the car back in. Let's see. And it did get us 6th place, which is pretty good for us, I think. Our teammate in 9th. So Force India is doing well in this race. And now, here's the race. For the race, there's a 70% chance of rain for this race, so even though we're going to take a look at the tire strategy, it's probably not going to matter too much. We're starting on our options, and then on lap 20 they want us to change the primes, and then on lap 49 they want us to go back to options. But as you can see, it's 70% chance of rain, so very likely not going to matter. Or look, he's giving us the whirly finger. They're stealing the TV. He's giving us the point, and now we're out. Let's load it up. Nico Rosberg is on pole this time. There's us in 6th, and there's our teammate in 9th. No inspirational words for us, as we get 5 lights. And here we go with the start of the Canadian Grand Prix. Looks like we're getting a pretty good start. We're passing Ricardo right away. And now we're going in. We tapped Rosberg a little bit. Now we're fighting a little bit. There's a little brawl with a few of the other cars there. Now Rosberg's on the outside of us. We're just going to let him go by here. We went over the grass a little bit. But we're up into third, so it's been a pretty good start for us. And we're just going to save some fuel since we're a couple laps down on fuel, so we're going to save as much as we can in the first end as always. But we are catching up to Rosberg, so we're going to put it back up a little bit and see if we can get around him. We're in the slipstream, so we're pulling him in pretty quickly here, but I don't think we're going to be able to make it as we go into that little chicane that usually catches people out sometimes. But we're going to move ahead to later in lap 2. We caught up with Rosberg again. This time we're a little bit closer, so we might have a chance at going around him this time. We're pulling him in. We're going to sneak in there. We kind of cut the corner a little bit, just so we didn't hit him, and then we did make it up into second. Moving to lap 18. There's a chance of light rain in about 5 minutes, and we're in lap 18. So in lap 20, they wanted us to come in, but it hasn't started raining yet. So we're going to stay out. Our options are actually holding up, even though we've done 2 laps in qualifying on them already. We're still on our options, and now it's starting to rain on lap 22. And even though we're on our options, we're still setting purple for sectors. So we made it another lap. We're at the end of lap 23. Into lap 24, we're going to come in and change to intermediate tires. And hopefully it starts raining a little bit harder as we change our tires, but our options were kind of dying at that point, so we needed to change tires. And we're still coming out in second. And we're moving to the end of the lap. Our tires are on fire. They're on fire. I know Moss is going by us since he's still on the, even though he's on the prime tire, it's still a lot faster than the intermediate. So we dropped on the third, but on the next lap, looks like some cars are coming in for to change tires to change to the intermediate, so we're going to move back up into second as our tires finally start cooling off. And we're going to move ahead here to lap 42. Not a whole lot has happened in between that. 10 minutes there's a chance of heavy rain. And it's lap 50. And it's starting to rain a little bit more, but our rear tires are like totally dead at this point, so we have to change tires. The front tires are not, but we were spinning so badly with the intermediates that the rear tires are just dead. Even with full traction control, it didn't matter. Those rear tires were just spinning like crazy. So we're going to throw the wet tires on. See where we come out. We're in 5th, but we're going to get ahead and get back up in the 4th. And hopefully we'll catch back up to see if we can get back into second. Cars are coming in on the next lap here. We're up in the 3rd. And now we're battling Rosberg for second, but we see him coming out of the pits in front of us there. He jumped us. because we went in a little bit one lap too early again. But not a whole lot happened after that because Rosberg started pulling away and our wet paces was not as good, so our teammate caught up to us. Lewis Hamilton has won the Canadian Grand Prix. We're in a solid third, so we're going to get a podium here, which is good after our last race at Monaco. Even though we did finish Monaco, we did finish 17th at Monaco, so the team wasn't expecting a whole lot of us from this race. But they were pleasantly surprised that we did get a third. I hit no walls, and
great third place. Congratulations, 15 points.
Engineer's happy we got 15 points. As I was saying, I hit no walls and got no corner cut warnings, even though you saw that I kind of used as much of the track as humanly possible without getting a warning, but I got 0 corner cut warnings also. But we can see that we got a 3-4 for Force India. Lewis Hamilton, Nico Rosberg 1-2 for Mercedes. We've moved up into 7th in the driver's standings with 42 points. We're actually tied with Kimi Räikkönen. And our teammate moved up to 9th with his 12-point haul for this race. And constructors, we've moved back up into 4th place with our 3-4 in this race. And we're going to celebrate our podium. All right. Well, that was my Part 7, the Canadian Grand Prix for my F1 2040 career mode. If you enjoyed, please give us a like and subscribe. And we will see you guys again. Goodbye.